Welcome to the Aquaspresso Coffee Academy, and today we're going to be discussing what is the difference between tabletop and floor standing coffee vending machines. So firstly, just to kind of define what they are. So as the name suggests, a floor standing vending machine is a vending machine which stands on the floor, but they're typically characterized by those monstrous vending machines where you'll see in banks and anywhere where there's tons of people. Tabletop machines are typically much smaller, and again, as the name suggests, go onto a table. Now, why would someone want to go for a floor standing against a tabletop? So as soon as there's a number of people in an office, people almost gravitate towards the floor standing option because they feel lots of people equals or must have a big coffee machine. And that definitely used to be the case, but not really the case any longer. Floor standing vending machines do have one major benefit or one major application where tabletop machines can't actually handle. And that's when you have lots of people and you need your machine to be replenished or refilled constantly, and you have no hands to do it. So let me explain. A tabletop machine can, for the most part, contain about 150 cups between refilling. So that means if you have an office or any environment with lots of people, and you need to fill that machine a number of times a day, and it's filling that machine a number of times a day is a mission. So perhaps you don't have any people to do that, you don't have any people on hand to do the filling process, then tabletop machines might not be a good option for you. Floor standing, on the other hand, has massive capacity. So you can fill that machine once and you pretty much have capacity or last ability for about 500 to 600 cups. So filling that machine is much easier and it happens much less often. But what you don't have on a floor standing machine is any ability of the machine to make coffee quicker or more. So if you have a way to get around the refilling of a machine, don't go for floor standing to solve your problems of serving people quickly, because that's not going to help. Every coffee machine can only dispense coffee at a certain time, regardless of what size that coffee machine is. And the reason why tabletop machines are therefore almost always the right choice as opposed to floor standing, again, only with the exception of those instances where you need constant filling and you have trouble getting to the filling, is tabletop machines are about a quarter the price of floor standing machines, number one. And number two, tabletop machines take up so much less space. You don't need to allocate a whole block in your office for a coffee machine any longer. You can have a tiny little space on your table and that's perfect. So only if you have problem filling machine and only if you have masses and masses of people would I ever recommend getting a floor standing machine. Hope that helps.